From Killswitch Engage, play bass, and vegetarian for 14 years. Back in the day, shelters started making their appearance, and the Hare Krishnas were holding free meals at the Krishna Temple in Boston. I was living there at the time, and the food was always great. So I went down there to hear Ray Cappo talk about, all the Krishna stuff that they were talking about at the time, and didn't really believe a lot of what they were talking about, except for the part when they said, "Why should something have to die if I need a snack?" And I was like, whoa, that really hit home and blew me away. It blew me away so much that the next day I went to my band practice. At the time I was playing in a band called Overcast. Told our singer, Brian Fair, who's now in Shadows Fall, the singer of Shadows Fall, about what Ray Cappo had talked about. We went down to the local Subway and had one of those riblet subs, where they take the meat and they pour it into a mold that looks like a rib. Anyways, I don't know why we got it, but we got it, ate half of it, and said, "This is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life." Threw it out, and that was the last day I ever ate meat. I'm like, ugh, that stuff looks terrible. Why would I even want tendons and muscles and all that crap in my mouth? So, never wanted to go back, really. My parents were like, you're never going to be able to do this full time. You don't even like vegetables, all this stuff, which I didn't. I was a diehard meat eater. That was like my thing. It filled me up, and I would just have meat for every meal. So going from that to completely vegetarian was kind of bizarre behavior. And my parents didn't agree with it. They weren't into it at all. They'd always try to give me meat on my plate, and I'd just kind of push it away and say, "What are you doing to me? This is not the way I want to live anymore." We have a vegetarian household. We only have lots of chick patties and Morningstar Farm stuff and Boca burgers in the refrigerator. No meat products go in there at all. I've definitely grown to like my vegetables a lot more. It's all about making food interesting. I love to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. I cook this thing that I got the idea from Friendly's. It's like a Texas toast, which is like a thick garlic toast, a griller on top, and then I throw French fries on top of that, and then homemade chili on top of that, and just seeps into everything, every nook and cranny. And then the newest thing was to add a little bit of vegetarian bacon on the top of that. So it looks like a pile of horse crap, but tastes really good. My girlfriend's a favorite meal. She makes me make it for her every time I come home from tour.